Was she carrying anything?
When she went on and came off.
What was it?
Well, she had a big kind of a satchel over her shoulder, like an overnight or weekend bag.
Right. And she carried it on the yacht and off the yacht, right?
Which means what?
Well, it means that she could either have the statue with her, or she left it on the yacht and carried the satchel off as a decoy.
Now, how do we find out?
We've got to find a way of getting on that yacht.
It's impossible.
How?
Oh, nothing is impossible.
Honey, this is. You just can't go on that yacht with Cassidyne's henchmen there. They're on guard.
There must be a way.
Laura, don't get any funny ideas, honey.
Look, all we have to do is take them by surprise. You know, we just do something that they don't expect us to do.
No chance.
No way. Listen, honey, those thugs are professionals. You understand? Clay and I are professionals. You just can't mix in. It just doesn't work. Now, look. We're responsible for your safety. Okay?
I know. It's just that I don't like to be left out.
Oh, listen, kid. That yacht out there is not going to sail without Alex Quartermain. She and Cassidine are partners, okay? He doesn't go anyplace without her. And if she's got the statue on her, you can better believe he's not going to go without her. So there's only one thing to do.
What's that?
I'm going to stay here on the docks, and I'm going to watch, and I'm going to wait. Clay?
Yeah.
You take Laura home to her mother, okay? Make sure she's there. When you finish, you go and get some sleep because you look beat, kid. Okay, honey?
Okay, I guess I could use a shower anyway.
Oh, thank heavens you're not going to argue with me.
Well, why should I? I mean, I know I wouldn't win.
Honey, this just isn't a place for a young lady down here, okay? Now you go home with your mom.
Okay.
It's a good kid. We'll go along with it.
But we
Tell you
do-
what. If anything happens, I'll let you know. Fair?
There.
Now go now.
Okay, you promise you'll let me know if anything happens.
Honey, I promise.
Okay. Shall we go?
About? You gotta run this past us again.
I know. It is tough to believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Charlie Lutz comes in, he goes right for the coat, and he says it's mine.
That means Charlie Lutz is the guy who stole the statue from the auction.
Yeah, and the coat fit him like a glove, okay? More like a coat.
More like a coat. I knew it. I told you. Okay?
Okay, now get this. Get this. He's not gone but a couple of minutes, you hear me? A couple of minutes. And in waltzes Lulu Bell with a check in her hand for $3,000. And she says, no one's putting nothing over on her, not even Luke Spencer.
Emma Lutz used my name in vain.
She sure did, pal.
I wish I'd been there that day.
That's right, she's onto you. She's onto you, and I'll tell you something else. If I didn't see it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. But I saw the check, it was from Alex, and it was for 3 big ones.
I don't believe this, man.
It doesn't change anything, mate. Alex has just simply pulled a quickie.
So, what do we do?
We stay calm. The first place she's going to go is back to Cassidine's boat, and if that happens, well, Clay will get her.
What if she goes to Duval?
I'll tell you one thing. O'Reilly was there, she heard everything.
Good.
And O'Reilly is going to go down to the yacht and cover for Clay.
Wait a minute, where is Laura?
With O'Reilly.
Okay, right, look. O'Reilly will take over at the dock, Clay will take over protecting Laura.
Okay, that's fine.
Emma Lutz. I can't believe Emma Lutz is haunting my life like a damn ghost or something.
Exert every effort to pick up Duval's trail.
Understood. So far, Alex, Duval, and the Ice Princess have managed to elude us.
It's top priority. They must be found.
Understood. CK8 signing off.
Oh, baby, it's so good to see you.
Oh, it's so good to be in your arms again.
Hey, listen, you two, what are we trying to do? Make points for the Guinness Book of Records? Here, get out of here, both of you.
Oh, Robert, you're so conservative.
Square is the word, Laura. Square.
I have so much to tell you. You're not going to believe it. I was able to get into the radio room of Cassidine's yacht.
What?
I did.
What are you doing there?
Well, at least you lived to tell about it.
Oh, she gave me the slip.
Listen, calm down, okay? Just calm down. What happened was, Cassadine extended an invitation to my mother to bring me over to his yacht anytime to visit, and I just took him up on the offer. He showed me around his whole boat.
You said you're in the radio room, love.
Yes. And while I was there, this message came through in Morse code, and I peeked while the man was writing it down, you know? Yeah. And it said Wheeler not surfacing.
In other words, they don't know where DeVal is.
Interesting.
Well, I don't know. You know, I don't know what it's all about because I don't understand Morse code. But I couldn't really look at the paper because Cassadine was standing right next to me.
Listen, Alex was on and off that boat fast. She had one of those shoulder bag effects thing. And what I figure is she had the statue in it. And she might have left it with him. Or when she walked off, she could have taken it with her.
Listen, I think you're right. Yep. I'll tell you, if anybody's got that statue, it's Alex. The only thing we have to worry about is the formula still in the statue?
Well, if it is, and she and DeVal have got it, we get them both together, we win. On the other hand, if they both decide to leave town, we've got everything covered.
I hope you're right.
Okay, right, you two, we slip out through the basement so as not to attract any attention. Riley, you and Laura are going to spend the night in the communications room.
Right.
Got it? Before you do that, you report to control. Tell them about Laura's little excursion on Cassadine's yacht and in the radio room.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, you two. We're off.
Trying to stay put this time?
I will. You be careful.
Hey, I told you careful's my middle name, right? Stay put, Toots.
Sweetheart, you were great, really. I'm going to go back to the taxi barn and catch a few Z's, and you do the same, okay?
Okay.
I want a minute alone with you.
Oh, please. Please be careful.
Now look, that was great what you did on the yacht. But don't pull that kind of thing again. Will you stay with this funky old lady? She'll take care of you. Will you please?
I will. I promise.
Right.
If you promise to be careful.
You got a deal. Stay with her.
I'm signing off right now. We're going to sleep in the communications room. Come on, honey. You gotta lend me a hand. We got things to do. Come on. We gotta get the bedding in the communications room.
I know. I just feel really uncomfortable waiting here while Luke is out.
Well, now, never mind him now, honey. We gotta get this place looking like the Ritz. Come on, you've gotta help me, sweetheart. Come on, that's a girl. Here we go. Come on, everything's gonna be okay. We'll get a good night's sleep. We'll even look younger. You can't, but I can. Oh, my goodness. Come on in, honey. A little tight in here, but it's okay.
You know something?
What?
This kind of reminds me of the nights that Luke and I spent together last summer when we were on the road.
Well, I hope it was a little better than this. I mean, this is kind of cramped, kid.
Not really.